right, Jesse on fire. Welcome back. And I guess it's important that I make this clear at the very beginning of this stream. This is a live stream. This is not an edited video. So the people who come onto my live streams, who watch them like 2 hours after they're over, and then they comment all kinds of, why didn't you do more research? Why did you talk about this and this and this? This is a live stream. Very different than a video that I make and edit and put up. That's why this seems like we're just having kind of a conversation. You know what I mean? Because we are. I'm going to talk to the chat. I'm going to look stuff up. I'm going to make some comments about the situations with Conor McGregor, Jake Paul, Mike Perry, and this new Khamzat situation that Khamzat is out of his Saudi Arabia fight. What's up, Choke? What's up, Breezy? What's up, Bomb? What's up, Malcolm? How are you guys doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? But yeah, I will tell you, here's the, what's up, Kyrie? How are you? Scott, what's up? Smokestack, what's up? Okay, so here's the deal. Right out of the gate, I will tell you that when I'm saying that these stories are fake, there is one in particular that I would bet a lot of money is fake. And they got me. Okay? They got me. And that is the Jake Paul, Mike Perry fight. Pretty sure that that is not real. And I'll tell you why they did it shortly as soon as people get on. But I'm pretty sure that that was a fake story planted by Jake Paul, and I know exactly why. And then with the Conor McGregor thing, this is not lining up very well with how these things go when they're real, you know? Who knows? Maybe in 36 hours, Conor will be out, and it'll be like, yay, Jesse's wrong. And every other, thing about it sucks balls. But what's up, Misfit? How are you? But yeah, so let's just start with the Jake Paul situation. All right. Let's just start there. Because here's the deal, right? So Jake is a genius when it comes to marketing. He knows exactly how the search engines work, knows exactly how the algorithms work on all of the different platforms, and people trend. Okay. And when you trend, they're going to throttle your content. So the Mike Perry, Jake Paul fight, I never saw anyone from MVP announce that that fight was real. It was all like, it's coming, guys. They're going to announce it. It's coming. And then it was like, nothing from Mike Perry, nothing from MVP, nothing from Jake Paul, nothing from anyone official, right? But I did see that Jake and Logan did a video together, which we will watch some of, where they were doing a lie detector test. It was actually enjoyable. It made me dislike Logan a lot less, seeing them. What the? Mike Malchik has his own channel. I didn't know that. Anyway, but they did this video. Okay. So they do this. They take a lie detector, and there's some interesting stuff at the beginning, right? Which of them would win in a fight, and blah 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 blah. We'll watch some of that. But guess how it ends. Okay, let's just fast forward to right here.
No parabens, no dyes, no sulfates.
What are you doing?
Refreshing. There you go.
What is
All
this? What are you doing? What is this?
This is W. I created the best body spray, body wash, and deodorant in the world.
That is true.
And it has no parabens, no dyes, no sulfates, vitamin.
Yeah. So yesterday was the grand launch of Jake Paul's new whatever line of deodorant and spray and whatever else, consumable products that are now in Walmart. Grand launch yesterday. Okay. So he gets everybody talking about this Mike Perry fight. He starts trending, and then boom, he's like, oh, and by the way, totally unrelated, you guys. Here's my new brand, W, that I'm launching. So feel like I'm going to go ahead and say the Mike Perry thing was just to get them trending. And now that's what he was really doing, is launching this brand. That is my hypothesis. Okay. They could sponsor me all day, dude. I mean, I am a guy who smells really good, dude. Super fucking good. I'll break them into a different demographic of people who have children. Anyway, so that is what I think is going on. I think that because the Mike Perry fight made no sense to me anyway. It made no sense to me anyway because I'm like, okay, well, what if he loses? Like, what if he loses? It seems insane that you still have the Mike Tyson fight coming. So like, why would you take a risk and fight Mike Perry in between now and then? Doesn't make a lot of sense, Did you watch the video? Yeah, I know the information about Puck. It's actually more than months. It's super old. The point of the video was that all the mainstream media outlets picked it up all of a sudden. That was the whole point. It's like out of nowhere, the mainstream media is like, Diddy did Tupac. And you're like, what? Why? Because he's going to get indicted for it. All right. So let's move over to the Khamzat Chimaev thing, because this is brand new, obviously, that he is supposedly out of the UFC Saudi Arabia, which is very unfortunate. So you got this from McGregor Chandler looking unlikely at UFC 303. Says who, first of all. Chimaev reportedly out of Saudi Arabia. Fight. At least we have 306 at the Sphere. And then it's okay. That's really funny, dude. And then the night of the Sphere, it's just like broken. That's a good tweet, dude. That's pretty funny. But yeah, so apparently Khamzat is out. Oh shit, hold on. MMA Joey with the breaking story. Wait, is he out? Is that him? Is this real? Is this real MMA Joey, or is this some fucking asshole pretending? Because this is like a brand new story about Khamzat being out. The one thing that my buddy Alex, damn, is that him in the that's him in the hospital right there? Is that real? Oh my God. Okay, hang on. Let's go to Instagram and confirm this, because that is concerning, dude. Look at that. Logan Paul is look at this, you guys. Logan Paul is he's back on the good guys team, dude. Look at that. All he had to do was just endorse Trump, and I'm like, all right, cool. I'm just kidding. Anyway, so let me look this up and see what I can find about. Okay, Jesus, I can't spell that guy's name. Mukhammed. Mukhammed _ Esker. Oops. Dude, if this is fake, I'm going to do a fucking diss track on MMA Joey. And I'm going to be mean as fuck about it, too. Can anybody verify if this is real or not? Hey, fuckwit. You are going on timeout 2020. You can go think about it. And if you don't like it, you know what you could do, dude? You could go to a channel that's more suited to people like you. You're going to be really upset to find out Leah Thomas is not going to be able to compete in the Olympics, man. Jeez, it's really unfortunate. I know your community is going to be fucking devastated, you little dick suck. Yankees fan, could this be more trolling from Conor? Gets everyone talking about questioning the fight, then boom. Yes, of course. Thank you for the super chat. Absolutely, for sure. That is what it absolutely could be. That Conor McGregor is doing, dude. That's what I think he is doing. That's what I think he is doing. But the Khamzat thing, apparently, I mean, like that was reported. That's being reported all over the place that he's out. And, but there's like, I mean, here, let's do this together, you guys. Greg, thank you very much. Perry is out, but they landed the best possible murder machine to end Jake's run, save the event while also promoting shit at Jake News product. Fabian, you get a life-size replica of Fabian every bottle. Dude, listen, man. I don't like Fabian's chances in that fight very much. Thank you for the super chat. He's going to get fucking smoked. Because Jake's 230 pounds, which gives him a 229 pound advantage over Fabia, dude. Think about that. You ever seen anyone win a fight when someone outweighs him by 229 pounds? No good. Okay, where is the report on? I know it's like it's fucking all over the place. The Khamzat being out thing, dude. This is what I'm talking about, dude. Hey guys, it's a live stream, you fucking assholes. They're all, why do you do the video if you don't know what's going on? Like, it's a live stream. It's not a video. That's why I put that retard in timeout. But hang on. So MMA Joey says Khamzat's out. Let's just do it like this. What does Ariel say, actually? In addition to working on a new main 303, I'm told UFC is looking at a new co-main for that card. Co-main Hill. Oh my God. Hill and Oberg might need a new replacement too? You are joking. You're joking. In addition to working on a new main for 303, I'm told UFC is also looking for a new co-main on that card. Current co-main, Hill versus Oberg, might need a replacement now too. And if so, it would get bumped down. Jesus, man. Oops. And Ariel says, what the fuck? Barring any crazy setbacks, which I don't anticipate at the moment, the hope from all involved is for the 303 saga to end today. That was 3 hours ago. Tomorrow latest, but really everyone is pushing for today. Swear to fucking God, dude. If this is all disinformation and Conor's going to fight, I'm going to be both simultaneously wildly impressed and really fucking pissed at the same time. Lots of rumors. See, okay. This is something I've not heard people talk about. Okay, so let me do this one real quick. Lots of rumors around the card for 303. Is there any information on it that you on if you've bought ticket for the event? Will there be any compensation if the fight does indeed get replaced? Ariel says, historically, if a main event falls through in Nevada, there is an opportunity to get refunds. Every state is different in that regard. Here's the thing, dude. It's International Fight Week. This is not like a this is the worst fucking card. It's the worst fight to fall out on the worst possible card. Okay? There is so much shit going on around this event, dude. Like International Fight Week, it's like event. UFC is going to be doing, I mean, I can't, if Conor really is out, I feel bad for these guys. I really do. Wait, hang on. So what did Husky Harris say? Husky Harris says, hang on, let me go up. We're going to end up with Gary versus MVP for the main at 303. I mean, that fight's off the hook. It's just, I mean, let's go from, we already have that fight, you know, like, it's like, do we already have that fight? To go from that with all the other fights to that being the main event and we don't get any of the other ones is going to be devastating. Okay, let's play a game, all of us together. All right. Let's go to, and I swear this is not part of my sponsor. Like Game Time does sponsor my channel. But that's not like I'm doing this for real just to see like what are tickets selling for right now? Is it like is this affecting ticket prices? Because 25 fucking grand for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th row, 25 grand per ticket. $15K here. $5 grand for that one is apparently a good deal. I mean, 16K for those seats. I mean, those are bomb ass seats. But I've sat there before. I've sat in look at like these exact seats. I've sat in these exact seats before for other shows, and I paid $1,700 for them. $1,700. And these are at 17,000. So like imagine if Conor does not fight, dude. Imagine if he doesn't fight. See, like these are not that bad anymore, dude. Like, I mean, you know, don't get me wrong. $5 grand for 2 tickets is really fucking expensive. But like second row here, these are great seats. So actually, look. So all right. So where we sat for UFC 300 is these ones, but 2 rows ahead. So we were in the front row of A right there. And it looks like the price have come down because when I looked last time, those seats were were 4 G's each. So let's see. Okay, like the highest, like up in the nosebleeds, are still $1,000 with fees. They'll be over $1,000 each. I don't know, dude. I mean, honestly, even with all this going on, the prices are still holding that high. That's insane, dude. It is insane. Like, it's crazy how expensive they are. This is on the secondary market. But can you, I mean, like, you want to know what a disgrace is? Is if you paid that, dude. If you paid that and then now you're just like fucked and shit out of luck. You know what I mean? Thanks, Dylan. What's up, man? Yeah, that's funny. So I actually don't know which eye it is, but actually what actually happened is I got caught in a triangle earlier, and like I just fucking refused to tap, and so I ended up escaping, but like I was, you know, like there was like my head was like a you know, like the end of a finger where all the blood is like, and I think I popped a blood vessel in whichever eyelid that is. That happened today when I was fighting my way out of a fucking triangle. But Gabrielle, I didn't even realize Gabrielle just pointed it out to me, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I didn't get hit in my eye, and then we figured it out. I'm not going. I'm not going because I'm going to Mexico on the 8th. So I'm going to be in Mexico from the 18th to the 25th. And so like, I knew we were going to come back. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to want to just turn around and fly straight to Vegas. So, yeah, but it didn't get cut at jiu-jitsu. That's not what happened. I had so much blood stuck in my head that it popped a blood vessel. So yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know what the fuck is going on, dude. You are very welcome, good sir. Well, under normal circumstances, actually, that's not even true. So like I started doing the live shows. Like the first event that I hosted a group was UFC 272. So I've been doing them since then. That was, I mean, I don't know. Someone can look it up. The Masvidal and Colby fight was the first one that we did. And every year I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm going to do International Fight Week. And then I just never end up doing it. It's 3 years in a row. 3 years in a row, I haven't ended up doing it. I know. That's never happened to me before though, dude. Like, where I don't know. It's like, you're like, and then just something pops. I never would have known. Gabrielle told me like 2 hours ago. All right, wait, hang on. Let me see if I can get Chandler to respond and say anything. Actually, I know what I'm going to do. That's exactly right, dude. I tried so hard to fight Fabia off, but he just got a grip on my eyelid and was hanging there like this, and I just couldn't get him, dude. Wait, Chael just dropped a video titled "Dana will cancel Conor versus Chandler." Okay, let's go watch that right now, because Chael told me when this first started that for 100% sure that fight was still going to happen. Obviously, it seems like a lot's happened since then. Chael's fight. Good luck this weekend, Chael. And I do not. Oh. Hold on. I have to respond to this. I've seen this so many times. I'm telling you guys, that's not what's happening. There's no possible way that the UFC would have booked the fight if he hadn't already negotiated his deal. There's no way they would have put Conor in that level of a negotiate, like that strong of a negotiating place. And that's just for you to sign an agreement and then pull this shit is such bad business. There's no way that that's what's going on. It's either Conor fucking with Chandler or he's really injured. Oh, I'm sorry. There's no audio. Okay, hang on. Let me fix it.
You needed 3 sides.
Good.
And I share that with you because you always need 3 sides, but you guys don't usually see it, and usually it isn't relevant. If you can get 2 fighters that the fans want to see fight, 2 agree, you have a fight. You have a promoter that will come in and sign off on the fight, right? I'm talking about a reasonable thing. Guys are willing to honor their contracts. Guys are within the same weight class. Guys even had contracts, right? I mean, I'm being reasonable on some of this. I'm not trying to be silly, but if you have 2 guys that come out, particularly in today's social media, and they agree to fight and you all want to see it, the third party, the promoter signs off on it. That's not what we saw in this fight. This is one of those where we really saw that it takes 3 sides. In fact, from Conor coming out and saying we're going to have this match, and the way that Conor's been able to do that in the past, the fight with Cowboy Cerrone comes to mind. He announced that in December that he wanted to do it in January. The UFC didn't even have a show that day. They went and scrambled. They put a show together. They booked a venue. They sold the place out in less than
What's up, Rick?
24 hours.
It
was a really exciting thing. That's
You're
just not what happened
dog.
here. And for the first time, you guys saw that. Now, the one constant has been Chandler. Chandler has been in from Jump Street. Conor looked as though he was in, and that's where we saw it look like the UFC had reservations, and we don't know what those were. But the UFC had a belief. They had a piece of information that they had reason to believe could conflict with the match to the extent that they did not book the match. Now, the reason I'm bringing you down memory road when I'm telling you that canceling the press conference for me is not something I can just look the other way. Okay. Now, we know that we don't have to have a press conference to have the fight. We know we don't have to have the press conference to have a successful fight or a big fight. We've already got the largest gate in industry history, not just company, in industry history.
Chandler just tweeted. Okay, let me see. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Number of times either of these guys have pulled out of their fights in their entire career, 0. I'm saying. This is what I've been saying I don't believe it, dude. I don't believe any of it. Every single thing has been just like Ariel saying shit. No, I mean, you know, and there's definitely not a new video. Chael does not have a newer video than that. Look at these are his latest videos. This is the one that we were just watching. There's no other ones. This is exciting, dude. Yeah, I mean, all that's happened is that they canceled the press conference. That's it. Every other fucking thing has come from Ariel or whatever. Like nothing from Conor, nothing from UFC, nothing from Chandler. Every time Chandler's talked about it, he said the fight's on. I don't know, dude. I mean, I have no, like, yeah, dude. I mean, what possible reason do we have to think that the fight's not happening if Chandler, right? It's like, let's just consider the two sources. You got Chandler saying this, and then Ariel's like, oh, I don't know. We might get some, we might get some news, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Yunes, thank you for pointing that out, my dude. I appreciate that. Conor would have canceled the presser to mess with Chandler. Yes. I mean, yeah, I mean, maybe. I mean, yeah, that might be an insult to everybody who bought tickets. Doesn't mean it's not something he would do, you know. Giant, thanks, bro. Appreciate you. And thank you, Tom Ciccone. Ciccone. This is what I think, dude. I think Ariel's getting bamboozled. Because look, you know for 100% sure that Ariel is not talking to UFC. UFC is not giving Ariel shit. Nothing. Ariel gets nothing from UFC. So that means he's getting it from the other side, which means that either, like when they say, so it's possible that he's talked to people and the UFC's been making phone calls to try to book it. And they're like, yeah, they're calling around to book. That's possible. But if Conor is the one feeding Ariel this information, he's just using him, dude. You know, he's just using him. He's like, you know, or Conor's having someone on his team talk to Ariel and give him all this shit. Dude, Conor's a fucking genius. Like, he is a genius at orchestrating shit like this. I mean, yeah, I would be shocked, fucking shocked if Conor actually pulls out, but who knows? Who the fuck knows? Anyway, what are you talking about, dude? Where did he upload a video 5 minutes ago? Oh, you're right. I hadn't updated the fucking I hadn't updated the screen. You're right. All right, hang on. My bad, you guys. Oh, I'll speak on this. I actually spoke. I spoke at length about this yesterday. But I mean, bottom line, like Victor Hugo, like my teammate professor, he's the one who gave me my blue belt, is fighting in CGI. Like, just, again, like I said in the video, if you were going to line up all the guys in the world who had the best chance of upsetting Gordon Ryan, he's top of the list, you know, and he left ADCC and he's doing CGI. He's by far the favorite to win CGI right now. But again, I'm sure that there are plenty of people who are going to like, that are going to enter. I don't know. I mean, it's $1 million, dude. I at first was like, I don't like that he's doing it the same weekend, but then once they kind of like explained why it has to be that way, it was like, okay, that makes sense to me. He's not planning on going against ADCC every single year, but yeah, I'm excited to watch both. I'm really excited to watch Victor win. Okay, so let's watch what Chael just said right here.
Conor McGregor, Michael Chandler. This thing is getting more and more interesting, and I find myself with a touch of redundancy. But it's redundancy because I read the comments. I read them all. When you guys get a response, if you care, but if you get a response from me, it's me. Nobody else even has the codes. And I tell you that because when I tell you I go through the comments, it's not just something that I say, and I share that because I can't help but feel that I have been misunderstood time and time again. I mean, there was a piece on Conor versus Chandler where I was going to stop. And I'd even told you guys, if this doesn't get done, I am going to stop. And this is back when it felt like hot, cold. And I was really feeling for Chandler. Like, I knew Chandler wanted it, but I also knew that Chandler deserved it. Red panty night, make no mistake, that's a very real thing. Anything in life, if you're offered something, you have it, and it gets taken away. Right, like you'll hear the expression, to take candy from a child. Preventing a child from having candy is very different. Telling a child to not eat candy, it's very different. When you take it, that's when they have it, they're in possession, they're excited. Those decisions are behind them. Possibly they earned it, but then you take it. And I just tell you, because I was feeling for Chandler. And there's a part of this process where I remember telling you guys, this is it for me. Conor's been jerking us around enough. If he doesn't do this, I'm out, because it's starting to feel as though we are being used. And I'm on two sides of the media, and I'm a fan. So he's using the media to jerk around the fans. I'm part of it. I'm going to get out. Well, it turned out that Conor's hands were clean. As a matter of fact, Conor was very sincere. Conor is the one that had to go to backyard tactics with the company to get this fight. I mean, but it's relevant that you understand that, because it speaks to the grit, it speaks to the will.
Let me speak on that really quick too, because if you go back to the Dustin Poirier fights, like when he fought Dustin Poirier January of 21, he was screaming for a fight, begged for a fucking fight. And he finally like had to say that he was going to fight Dustin for charity before the UFC was like, okay, here, we'll do the fight, man. We'll do the fucking fight. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Here's another thing now that I'm thinking about it. If Conor really was hurt and the UFC was looking for a replacement and Ariel put that out, the UFC fucking kill him, dude. They would fucking kill him. Jason, Jesus, enough, man. You're going on timeout. I hate to do it, but you gotta, enough, bud. Let me see.
Seems to be a little bit of a hot potato, a little bit of musical chairs. And if the UFC was to be the ones that stepped in and said, no more, that is how Dana White's mind works. That would actually be consistent. It wouldn't be the first time that this has happened. Nick Diaz did not show up for a press conference opposite George St. Pierre. And Dana White said, I think I'm going to cancel the fight.
Okay, so I know where he's going with that. What he's saying is that if Conor's like refusing to do media, and that's what they're doing, then he might just be like, fuck it. Like, I'm just canceling the fight. You know, like that's, and I can't imagine in this case that would happen because the impact to the company would be fucking devastating, but it is possible, man. I keep on meaning to do that, and I will do that video but I can do that anytime. As a matter of fact, what I'm going to do, because I'm going to be in Mexico from Tuesday until the following Tuesday, and I have to have videos that come out. I'll do that video and I'll drop it next week for sure. Anyway. All right, I've been on for 35 minutes. I'm going to jump, dude. I got shit to do, guys. I got shit to do. But I love all of you guys. Subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell. Peace.